mynews.studio.
A single strand of mRNA custom-made for your specific cancer could one day replace chemotherapy. Are we looking at the start of a new chapter in cancer treatment?
Just to set the stage, today is 2025-1026. Human trials for what's being called the first personalized mRNA cancer vaccine have officially started. This isn't just another small advancement in oncology, is it? What really makes this different from past approaches?
It's a clear shift from traditional cancer treatments. Instead of drugs or radiation that affect both healthy and cancer cells, these vaccines analyze a patient's tumor, identify its specific genetic mutations, and then create an mRNA sequence that trains the immune system to target only those cancer cells.
So the immune system learns to spot something it would normally overlook?
Right, that's exactly it. Scientists look for neoantigens. These are protein fragments unique to a person's tumor and encode them into the mRNA vaccine. Once the vaccine is given, the body's own cells start making these neoantigens, which then act as signals for the immune system to attack the cancer cells. That level of targeting is what sets it apart.
But how do they decide which neoantigens to include? Tumors can have dozens, even hundreds of mutations.
That's a big part of the challenge. Researchers sequence both the tumor and healthy DNA from the same patient, then identify which mutations are unique to the cancer. They use computational methods to predict which neoantigens are most likely to trigger a strong immune response. But it's not always straightforward. Some mutations just aren't recognized by the immune system at all.
And how reliable is this? If we're counting on the immune system, those predictions have to be accurate.
We're getting better, but there's still variability. In early trials, like the PGV-001 study, some patients have shown strong immune responses and have even stayed tumor-free for years. But making those predictions quickly and accurately enough, especially for aggressive cancers, remains a major hurdle.
Let's talk about timing. How long does it take from sequencing a patient's tumor to actually administering the vaccine?
At the moment, it takes several weeks. First, tumor samples have to be collected and sequenced, then analyzed, and finally, the mRNA vaccine is custom manufactured. The timeline is crucial, especially for fast-growing cancers, and the process is costly.
That raises the issue of access. If it's this personalized and expensive, how do you make sure it's not just available to a select few?
That's a serious concern. Right now, trials are mostly in large research hospitals, typically in high-income countries. Scaling this up means faster sequencing, more efficient vaccine production, and making it affordable and accessible everywhere. Otherwise, we risk these benefits being limited to a small group of patients.
And safety? People still remember the uncertainty around mRNA vaccines during COVID. Are there side effects with this cancer vaccine approach?
So far, early results are encouraging. In phase 1 studies, the most common side effects have been mild, things like fatigue, fever, or soreness at the injection site. Serious side effects have been rare, and for some patients, the benefits have been significant. Their tumors have shrunk or disappeared and haven't returned for years.
Which cancer types are being targeted in these trials right now?
The main ones are non-small cell lung cancer, head and neck cancer, breast cancer, multiple myeloma, and certain gastrointestinal tumors. Researchers are starting to see if this approach can be extended to other types as well.
Any idea when this therapy might become widely available? Are we looking at a few years, or is it more likely to take decades?
If ongoing trials keep producing positive results, some cancers, particularly those with the greatest need, could see these vaccines in just a few years. But ultimately, it depends on trial data, regulatory approvals, and scaling up manufacturing.
This mRNA platform could go beyond cancer, right? Could it be used for other diseases?
It could. The flexibility of mRNA means it might also be used for diseases caused by unique mutations or abnormal proteins, so infectious diseases, some autoimmune disorders, maybe even rare genetic conditions.
So it's not just a new medicine, it's a whole new approach to treatment, personalized, precise, built for each patient. But are healthcare systems ready for that kind of change?
That's the big unknown. It will take changes in infrastructure, funding, training, and a focus on equity. The science is moving quickly, but translating that into real-world care is another challenge.
We've covered the science, the obstacles, and why this matters globally. If these trials succeed, we could be looking at a real change in how cancer and other diseases are treated, not with a single drug for everyone, but with therapies tailored to each individual.
The story of personalized mRNA cancer vaccines is just beginning. It's about hope, precision, and what becomes possible when technology and medicine come together.
Thanks for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it now for free.